Like mine first or your first?
We can go through yours.
Okay. Oh yeah. I told you I left all hands and I got blooded out and me and Steve are in good terms and I lost respect for him and I just can't believe he is such a man and not in a good way.
Hmm.
Mhm, mhm. And so what did you hear about my blood out?
Um, basically that there were some issues in the gang you brought up to Steve, but Steve didn't see them as a concern. And then uh, you compared the Helen shooting Steve in the foot to Charlie taking the stand. These are quick comps, by the way, because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Um, and then that he tried to talk to you many times, but then you closed off, and then something about like that everyone needs to pull their own weight in the gang. That you brought that up, and like when that he said that everyone should do what they like, and then that you returned everything, and after that closed off. And then when he
Mhm,
tried to talk to you, that you didn't talk to him, and
mhm,
then he told me about your guys' blood out, like that you called him there, and then he thought you would say something, but you didn't, and then he just blotted you out.
mhm.
Basically that.
Um, yeah. It's just I don't know. So much happened. Like I mean, yeah, basically that. Um I brought up issues to stay like that conversation I had with him where I was like telling him that people need to pull their weight, like that wasn't the first conversation we've ever had. Like I brought up issues in the past before and I don't even know if it was ever even talked about. Um and like even before like Charlie's blood out, like I brought up the I don't know, it's like literally the beginning. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I forgot, but I brought up issues even like in the beginning. And oh yeah. So apparently like in the beginning everyone was like very comfortable with pointing guns at each other and I
Wait,
brought it
for
up to
freely?
him and apparently he said he was going to bring it up at the meeting, but I don't think he ever did. Um Charlie, do you remember that?
Um, I don't remember him ever bringing it up in a meeting. I remember a couple people pointing guns at other people. I don't want to name names, but it was the same like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
I think he told me that he never did.
He never brought it up in a meeting though. No.
Okay. So yeah, like it was just like since then and then it kinda escalated to that one conversation that we had with me, him, Charlie, and another gang member, where we were just telling him, like, "Hey, like, we think, like, more people should, like, start helping out, like, when people are around, they're not really, like, doing things for the gang." And he asked me for an example, and I gave him Helen. I was like, "She hasn't really been doing much. I barely see her around. When she is around, apparently she's with the clowns. Um, and honestly, I just kind of made a mistake of bringing up Helen because he just hyper fixated on that and not on the actual issue, and which made me like just regret the whole conversation, honestly. because it was just like talking to a brick wall at that point. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, I gave him back the stuff. Trying to think what happened after.
Like that night, or
Just in general, so much has happened.
that conversation. I don't need to put this in. Never mind. It's not my conversation.
What?
Because the other member that was at that meeting pissed me the fuck off because he didn't wake up. So how the fuck did he know? Sorry, not my conversation. Continue.
Did war happen or was this later?
Oh, war did happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the war happened like right after
How
that.
does Ryan better
So like
know
we never
than
really
her?
even got to like follow up with that conversation. But like after the war, I don't know, I was just kind of over it at that point. You know, I was just like letting it be.
I remember you telling me that, you know, war happened, so you guys didn't get a chance to talk about it again. And then even after war, like when everything was like clear, he never even talked to you about it, and you guys had a chat with someone else. That was when you left me to die on the mountain.
No, that was before. That was the same night.
Oh.
Was this?
Either I'm
Charlie, do you
cooked or
remember
I'm not
when
following
Helen
up.
came up to me and asked me if I was mad at her? Was that afterward?
That was before, I think.
Okay.
I
So
zoned out.
Okay, because that conversation happened, and then it was like another 2 weeks before the war happened because we were.
what? I don't know anymore.
Surprisingly, you're not the cook
This
one
is
this
such
time.
a cook timeline,
Okay.
bro.
So we had that conversation with Steve, right? And then a week or two goes by, and
You guys had that
Seamus
conversation
threatens.
together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Seamus threatened Wally, who was a new hangaround, and did I tell you or Kai? No, Kai
I'm
wasn't
too
around at
high
that
for
point.
this.
Girl, I don't know anymore.
Oh no, he told you. He told you that he was mad at Wally because of the Aubrey
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And then we were waiting
That's
on
what
Steve to come around.
That might be worse. Sorry, tell us.
and then
It's been a
something else
month.
to deal with that.
happened.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened after that.
No, this was around the same time when the conversation happened. It's literally mixed in there because Louise was still in the gang.
We argued.
Anyways.
We fought.
No, she won't
You
tell
knew.
Chetty.
Yeah, we did.
Chetty already stirred without even knowing the truth. Imagine if he knows the truth.
After the war, me and Steve eventually talked. Like when we were pushing weed that one day, like we had a talk and it was a good talk. Like, you know, there was like no better vibes. It was just like, it was an actual good talk and I felt better. And then something happened where Steve got pissed off at people in the gang where he gave us like a
Guy's always
deadline to
angry,
fix our
dude.
issues within the gang or else he'll have to get involved.
Sounds like Chetty.
This was also. Oh, the other thing, he got injured. He was in
Oh,
ICU.
yeah.
And he had the brain
ICU'd.
thing.
See, it's like so much shit happened, bro. Yeah, and then he was bald, yeah. And then Helen killed the doctor, yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. So after that, yeah, the whole issues within the gang, he gave us a deadline, he crashed out. So after that meeting he had with us, I reached out to Helen.
Bold Steve. We
Wait,
hate bold.
before that, I forgot to tell Hazel this part.
Bro.
You were in the ICU too, and when
Me?
you came out,
Us?
you
Huh?
like Helen didn't ask you like how you were
Oh,
or anything, and then
yes,
she like dismissed you, and you were
bro.
like really
Oh
pissed off
my
at that.
god,
Oh,
Chris.
that's what you were talking about?
That's what started the whole thing with Helen.
What happened?
Okay. Why did I go into ICU? Oh, right, put me in ICU. Right.
I did not. Oh my god.
Twice.
No.
So I was in ICU. I come out of ICU and like, I go to the block and I call Rye and he was supposed to meet me there so he can like tell me like what happened. And then Charlie and Helen pull up and they just like immediately start info dumping me like on some drama that was going on with like John Joyce's group. Was it? I don't know.
The other drama was. The other drama was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, there was drama with them, and like they started info dumping me like straight away, and I was like, okay, well that's good to know because like he literally just pulled up on me looking for a hostage, and looking for you, Charlie, and etc. And then,
Right is
and then
her
Helen
diary.
goes, okay, well I need to have a talk with Charlie. And I go something like a talk about what? And she was like, I just need to have a talk with Charlie. And
Rye was around the corner and she got
She-
mad about that too.
oh
Yeah, to be honest, that was my fault.
I don't give a fuck.
It's always your fault.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think that honestly like had triggered her like to have like an attitude already. So like she took that attitude out on me when I asked her about the conversation. So then I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and fuck off. And I was like, I'm fine, by the way, guys. Like I'm alive. Because, I literally had just gotten out of the ICU. And Helen goes, well, I'm just giving you the same, like, attitude you gave me, like, months ago when I
Ooh,
got back into
spicy.
town. And I was like, bro, she's holding on to this grudge from months ago that she thinks that I was mad at her when I told her I was never mad at her. So I was like, in my head, I was like already pissed off about her attitude. I was already pissed off that she's like holding on to this grudge about something that happened months ago. So yeah, that's what started the whole Helen thing. So after that Steve meeting where he told us to fix our issues, I reached out to Helen. I was like, hey, can we talk? So we had a talk. It did not go well. She basically kept insisting that I've been mad at her the whole fucking time. I was like, no, I was never mad at you up until like yesterday when you had this attitude with me after I got out of ICU and you told me to fuck off and told me to leave this meeting that you had with Charlie. Mind you, it was a gang issue as well.
So why did she tell you to go away then?
She said that she didn't want like Charlie to feel like ambushed when it was literally just me.
Okay.
I even told her that I was fine with Maddie there, and it was like,
I mean,
So,
regardless,
yeah.
it was a gang issue, and it's something that Maddie should have listened to
a gang
anyways.
issue is like, you shouldn't really have one-on-ones about things like that.
And so I was like, well,
Unless you're random.
yeah, I told her I was mad about that. And she was like, well, I don't think you should have been there. And I was like, well, I disagree. And she was like, well, I disagree as well. Okay, well, agree to disagree, I guess, at this point. She kept insisting that I
this
was
sounds
avoiding
so
her. I was like, I
bad.
was not avoiding you. I don't even know. I never see you around the block. I don't even know when you're around. And when you are around, I hear that you're with the clowns. And then she was like, she was saying that I was running off with Rye. I was like, there's no way she actually said that. Like, first of all, I was trying to talk to him to like find out what happened in ICU. And she's like, using that to like make a point. And then
Sounds like a bad conversation.
it was a horrible conversation. And then she started saying that I'm passive aggressive. She started attacking me, basically saying I'm passive aggressive,
That sounds like
etc.
Hazel's and
So then
Helen's first
I
talk.
started attacking her. I was like, okay, well, you're not any better. And honestly, like, there's literally no point in that conversation anymore where we started attacking each other. I was like, listen, like, this is obviously like not going to like come to a solution. So I think I'm like down to like just like bury the hatchet, let it go, and move on, you know, for the sake of the game. Because at this point, like, she's trying to turn a personal issue into a no. Oh shit, I forgot. She brought up the fact that I mentioned her name to Steve about her not contributing, and she was like, "Well, you're mad at me because you told Steve this and that." I was like, "That's not me being mad at you. That's me being worried about the gang.
Okay,
That's
first of
me."
all, why is Steve bringing that up to her though?
I think Charlie told her, right?
Yeah, but it was more so like
What?
I was trying to explain. Fuck, what was I trying to explain? I didn't tell her the whole thing. I was trying to explain how we were both frustrated with no one contributing and that Steve wasn't listening and he just landed on defending her.
Yes. Like, he
But
just like
it wasn't like, and I even like said that we weren't saying it like that, like targeting her. But I guess she took it that way.
yeah. So she was insisting I was mad at her about that. I was like, "That's not me being mad at you. That was me being worried about the gang." And like, she was trying to turn that gang issue into a personal issue. And I was just over it, bro. I was down to let it go if you are. She was like, "Well, I'm not the one with the issue, you are. So if that's what you want," and I was just over it, bro. Like, she couldn't even fucking admit that she had a problem.
It sounds so toxic.
It's so bad. Like, and then when Charlie's blood out came out, bro, I was like, I had talked to Ray like after that conversation.
To Ray?
Not Ray, Rye.
Okay.
I talked to him after it, and I was just like, I can't see myself in this gang anymore. And then the whole thing with Charlie's blood out happened.
Yeah, it was
And
cooked, bro. This just sounds cooked.
I brought up the Helen issue to Steve when he talked to me about like what I thought about Charlie, what Charlie did. And it wasn't like trying to compare the two. It was more like trying to like show that she also broke a rule and he didn't do anything about it.
Han made an announcement in the NOPIXEL
I don't know.
Discord.
It's just, it felt very pick and choose at the end of, I was just over it.
It just seems like a lack of communication and like lack of skill of communication, I feel like.
I think that, and Steve's friendship with Helen has blinded him a lot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this. Like, this is going back like before, but I remember Maddie telling me that she was like venting issues to Steve and stuff, and Steve would kind of like favoritize Helen and like kind of be blindsided because of that, right?
Yeah. And like,
I
even
also-
like before this.
I also called him out on it, and he goes, "I didn't even know I was doing that." I was like, "Yeah, dude, you're doing it."
Yeah. I just, like, even like before them, like, you would like, I would notice, at least I would notice like Helen wanting like one-on-ones with Steve constantly about the gang. Like, you know, the whole like blood in conversation, like, she would only want to talk to Steve about it, and she didn't want to talk to like even talk to me about it. Because
Did you
she
bring that
apparently
up?
like, so she apparently had an idea about it, and she brought it up, and I was like, "Oh, what is it?" And she was like, "Oh, I want to talk to Steve about it." I was like, "Oh, but like, I want to know." And she was like, "No, I want to talk to Steve about it. Like, what if it's stupid?" I was like, "I don't think it's stupid. Like,
Oh,
just
I
tell me."
don't. I
Like,
don't
she
like.
deadass did not want
She's
to tell me.
excluding.
Yeah, same with me.
So she's
It's
like
just like
basically excluding you guys from things.
Yeah.
it's just like I don't know. Like, it rubbed me the wrong way.
It's a bad thing to do in a group, excluding people from something. It's really bad.
And the fact that Steve is telling people that I left with no reason is insane to me. At the end, at my blood out, he told me, fuck, I forgot. Something
Yeah,
about
He
me not
said-
talking.
You told me he said you made it a habit not to talk.
Yes,
And then
not
you
to
replied
talk.
with you made it a habit not to listen or
Yeah,
something.
he told me that.
Yeah, which is, like, it's crazy to me that he said that. I just lost a lot of respect to him.
I have so many thoughts, but also like I just think that like he told me he was like very hurt from like the bloodouts because he was like he saw you on like a high command position and he wanted to give you that, but then everything else happened. But
Yeah, he told me that.
it's like the truth is like every gang has like their favorites, or like every gang has like someone that gets away with everything. I mean in our gang it's like Kirk gets away with so much, and then in Habibis it's like Cam, that bastard gets away with everything he does. And I think it's more so the way you do it. You kind of can't just like rub it in someone's nose, under someone's, or in someone's face like that. I think you just kind of have to like be smart about it, but then also at the same time, communication is so important in a gang. Like if you have an issue with someone, you need to like, when you go into that conversation, you need to like have the like mindset of you want to solve the issue, because like it's just like that, as you can see, piled then up and then affect the gang afterwards, and it turns into something so much bigger, and it turns into an actual issue then. Even though it was supposed to be a personal thing, then after some time, because everyone sees the issue, turns then into a bigger issue. I also think that sometimes there are certain conversations you can't share with the gang, but like those little things about like bloodouts and stuff, I feel like making people feel excluded about gang situations is very hurtful and can backfire. I think Chetty does it in a very smart way with Ember, where she like, when Ember feels excluded, she like goes on a rampage. It's like really bad, and Chetty has like this thing where he like, he's really good at making people feel useful, and like making people feel seen. And I think with Steve being gone for so long and like all that, I think he kind of slacked on that, or he like didn't even realize it. But I can definitely see that you just didn't feel very seen or heard, and it was like the gang turned into something that was way different than when you joined. I think that's also an issue. But I think as long as you're happy about it.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't regret leaving.
You don't regret leaving?
Mm-mm.
Forgot one thing, by the way. That meeting you walked out on.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh my god, that pissed me off.
What happened?
Yeah.
The meeting, the day after Charlie split out, he called us a meeting, and he started the meeting off by saying like, you know, we did this, and right now I want to give the space to everyone to say their thoughts and opinions about it with no repercussions. And that truthfully pissed me the fuck off because we should have had that meeting before her blood out.
Yeah.
Like, why now? And not only that, I felt like that meeting was way too soon. Not even 24 hours later. So as soon as he said no repercussions, I walked off.
Did he say something?
No. Pretty sure it pissed him the fuck off.
I always ask myself when we hear those things of like, what would Chetty do in that situation if someone would do that? But I feel like Chetty would just look after that person after the meeting and then talk to them.
I think you were also frustrated because there was like the whole no repercussions thingy, where there was repercussions
I
for
don't
Charlie
know.
as well, and then there wasn't repercussions for Helen when she shot at Steve. So it just felt even more picky and choosy at that point. Or I think, yeah.
It's so bad.
Oh yeah, I flatlined and almost died.
Yeah, right. Told me about that. How are you now?
Retweet. Did you go to your checkup? Stares at Maddie.
I haven't called the doctor.
Why?
Girl,
Well, I just got back yesterday.
Well, then call the doctor.
I'll call her tomorrow. Hold me alright stuff. Yeah, Abdullah Henson, her boobies are aboard. Got
That
out
never
just in
happened, by the way.
time. Lol. Oh yeah, that never happened. I think your mom is part. Yeah. Mila went into ICU. Right, proposed. And that was it.
So you haven't talked to Steve at all?
Mm-mm. I don't even know what I would say.
How do you feel about him in general?
I feel I don't know. I don't think I don't see him the same way as I used to, you know? When I first joined.
Yeah.
And someone like pointed out to me that I felt like he cared more about Aiko's blood out than ours. So do you want to talk about your text?
No.
Okay. That's fair.
Do you want to talk about that privately?
No, it's fine. They were closer. I think Maddie and Steve were pre-gang pretty close. In my opinion. She was close to him when Aiko and Steve were like
Are you
rocking.
okay?
I think I'm doing the best I can. The gang lost its direction.
That's fair.
I don't really know how Dullahan's work right now. I couldn't tell you. I kind of feel like I kind of like it was kind of my fault with everything because like I was the one pushing you towards the gang. Same with Charlie.
I mean, I don't regret joining, like I told you.
I don't think you could ever have predicted what would have happened either.
It just seemed he's like I don't know. We had a talk about it before he asked you, and I told him that like poaching you is a big deal because you haven't joined a gang before, and that you're very valuable. And he said he's very aware of that. But then he's so willing of letting go. I don't know. Maybe it was because he was in ICU and he wasn't doing well. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I think Steve wouldn't talk to me if it wasn't for Tessa.
What do you mean?
Because I'm dating Ray. He called, like, he had his gang members watching over our talk. I don't think he trusts me at all. I didn't bring anyone, but he brought, like, I think Gigi was even there. They were, like, in cars watching from afar.
What, you and Steve had a one-on-one and
His gang
Dullahans
members,
were watching you?
yeah, from afar.
What?
Yeah, it makes me think he didn't trust me at all.
Mm.
Yeah, but that's different,
Yeah.
was.
I don't know what's gonna come out of that group, but we'll see.
I think Bobby and Miles were definitely asking for you. I think they care.
I mean, I found it funny that he texted Charlie, but he hasn't reached out to me.
Was they? Did I hear that? I don't remember if he mentioned something like that. But didn't Charlie, did you not reach out?
To
To him?
Bobby? No.
No, oh, to Bobby. Oh, I thought you were talking to Steve.
I did reach out to Steve, yeah. Kind of.
Wait, Bobby
I-
reached out to you, but not to Maddie?
Yeah, he texted me today.
What did he say?
Hey, you doing okay? Sorry I haven't reached out sooner. I was trying to give some space if you needed any. I didn't respond. Because when you told me to stay clear of Helen, I didn't know if that extended to others too.
I think Bobby has no harm. I think Bobby and Miles just don't know what to feel.
Don't worry about Miles. I hope that he is opening up to other people. Because I feel like the only people that he talked to was me and Maddie. Don't worry about Akano too. Also, I didn't speak up when you said it, but it's not your fault either. I don't blame you. Genuinely, I didn't think that I would get blooded out for what I did. I think I just thought since it was an SBS thing that it wouldn't get taken seriously and that Steve would just punish me or something, yell at me.
I have too much of a clone brain to even consider whatever happened as a bad thing. Ray, how do you think Ray would treat that situation?
The Charlie situation.
Mhm.
I don't have the full context, but if it's like SPS court thing, like you say, it's just kind of whatever.
That's what I thought too.
But the way Habibis operate and the way Dollar Hands operate is different as well. Like from what I've been told, Dollar Hands have 2 hard rules. That's no snitching and no shooting other members, right?
Yes, you told
But
me this.
Helen kind of did that, so I don't know.
Um,
Like what you were saying earlier as well, where every single gang has this favoritism and stuff. Yeah, yes, you're correct. But I feel like when it's Habibis, if it comes down to it and it's like a super serious thing, everyone gets treated the same. Like the punishment is the same or whatever.
Really?
Like sure, people get away with stuff here and there, like, you know, not too serious or whatever. But
Kirk
when it's
never gets
super,
punished.
super serious, like bloodouts or whatever, everyone's gonna be looked at the same.
It is weird to say, but I feel like within the clowns, the way it works, so I just kind of know my place. If it makes sense, like I know that if Kirk does something, he is probably getting away with more than I do. But then I think Ember is getting punished the most in our game. I think Ember has like the most cruel punishments. And then like at the beginning of Council, I got punished a lot, but nowadays I'm kind of getting away with a lot. And I'm like kind of always testing my boundaries and like seeing what's happening. But like even if like Chatty's like, you gotta do this and this to fix it, I'll just do it. But I feel like I'm also like as of lately, I'm getting away with a lot that like other people probably wouldn't. Yeah, they're talking about that
But is
task.
it like you're getting away with stuff that isn't too serious or you're getting away with serious stuff?
I'm getting away with doing the opposite of what Chatty tells me to do.
And is that like a huge no-no or is that like...
No,
No.
I never break rules. Our rules are simple though, like console first, no molding, and like simple things like that. We don't really have like any like very strict gang rules, I think. What was this?
You said it would. You said it would drastically change how the gang was run, and it would get a lot more stricter. And then looked at me and Maddie and said, all of this relationship bullshit that keeps happening would come to an end.
yeah, which is crazy.
Which is so crazy. That pissed me the fuck off. I just want you to know. That pissed me off because I was like, like, what am I supposed to do? Hello? Control a man?
That put a wedge between me and Maddie as well. Like, I was not happy when Maddie told me
Oh,
that stuff.
I remember that.
And then, yeah, we were like on the verge of not talking to each other again.
I mean, you guys are pretty stupid.
Okay.
I got like
It's
every
just-
3 days, I got a notification as one of you guys is in the ICU.
Looks at Maddie.
The thing is,
Side eyes?
side eyes, Charlie, like, you know, neither of us are like, we're threatening gang members.
That's what I'm
outside
saying. That's what
of
I'm saying. I was just a little
nearby,
bit sad,
yup.
okay?
Oh, free ice cream.
That's all propaganda, don't fall for it.
Oh, okay. Man.
You
I don't
get
trust
kidnapped,
any
Maddie.
besties.
Fuck besties.
Wait!
You get kidnapped. Maddie, please. Maddie, please. I wasn't threatening. Listen. I wasn't threatening any other gang members at all.
What was
I
this
can't
about
control- Seamus McCarthy, whatever the hell his middle name is, threatening
Oh my god.
Dellahans.
Seamus
Yes.
threatening other gang members, so.
I forgot that Seamus exists.
Mhm.
Because he's dumb.
I did too.
So, are you guys just gonna avoid them wherever you guys go? Is that the plan?
I mean, I avoided Helen earlier.
Yeah, she asked me
I am.
about it.
What'd she
I
say?
also
She
avoided
asked
Helen
if they
because
left, if you
Maddie
guys left
told me.
because she was there.
You should have been like, hell yeah.
I said, I don't know.
Maybe she would know if she didn't block Charlie. Oh my god.
She didn't do that.
Did you hear about her planning Eichel's funeral?
Yeah, I got the invite. Do you want to see it?
She. Yeah.
Well, it's like, I don't know if it's like an invite. It's like definitely like an information book.
Who gave you the invite?
Helen wanted to give it to me, but then I stole a cop car and got chased for like 30 minutes, so Tessa gave it to me.
What I find funny is that she had someone else invite Charlie.
Yeah, Remedy, right?
Hmm.
I wonder why she's giving. I thought she would like maybe make an announcement on Twitter. I don't know why she's like handing out books, but I guess it's to spread the word.
Probably so it's not open for everyone.
I think there's some sort of strategy involved.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see it, right?
Sure.
I didn't talk to Michael about this. Yes, Ray wants to talk to Michael about it. Just so you know. Charlie, you saw this, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And then I showed Wolfie, and he threw it off of the boat, so I don't have my copy anymore.
Oh my god, Wolfie and Hazel had the same reaction. That's crazy. You know what's scary?
He's not happy about it.
These boys are really my second family because that was my first reaction too. I threw this book.
I think I got mad on Wolfie's behalf. I don't know. It just seems very disrespectful to me, but then again, I think I'm just mad for Wolfie. And all of the other
Wait, if
FBBs
Wolfie
that
knows,
are
I feel
going
like
through
Michael
it.
will know. This is bad because Ray left. This is really bad.
I mean, if you just...
Ray will be back before the funeral.
Yeah, the funeral is
Yeah,
Wednesday.
but Ray also crashed the fuck out and said he wants a red funeral, and I need to talk him down on that. But then also Ray,
You know what? He should.
No, I don't think he should for the sake of like Habibi PR.
Habibis are gonna be shat on so much if that happens.
Yeah, I think
Habibi's
Wolfie
there's
already getting shat
also
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Wolfie
but
also wanted to shoot up the funeral.
yeah, I need to talk to them all. Well, I need to calm Ray down first, and then Ray needs to talk to the boys about it.
Yeah.
Because I think if he does that, there's no coming back in any kind of relationships with any of them.
I think we do it after, not at the funeral.
We're shooting off the boy.
Fucking the bitches.
I think, right? We don't shoot anyone. We just go. If
Throw a
people wanna,
Molotov, you're so right.
we go to the funeral if you want to go to the
Yes!
funeral, and we
Wait,
don't go to the
grenade.
funeral. No, I think you guys can't do anything at the moment. Respectfully, thank you very much.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. I just have ideas.
Oh wait, you guys can if you want to. I'm talking about the boobies. I'm wearing the flag right now, so I'm allowed to tell them what to do and what not to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, you're a leader now that Ray's gone.
That's right. So, am I invited to the grandma?
Oh. Gonna have to ask Wolfie for that one.
I hate you guys. But I mean, if she's handing out books, it's a open funeral, right?
She
I don't
said
think so.
invites.
Yeah. I think if it was
Remedy
open,
said
she'd
invites.
post it on Twitter.
Maybe she will. Maybe on Monday. I think it's good that the funeral is now because it's been getting a bit like. It's been a bit, and it should be soon. I think the babies just have too much on the plate to plan a whole funeral. Like, you guys are getting hunted by everyone and their moms right now.
I'm sorry, but anything that we would do, we would get hated for. We plan a funeral, oh, you guys killed Aiko. We don't do one, oh my god, they don't care about Aiko.
It's true. It doesn't matter
Right,
what
will
you
you go
guys
get
do.
Wolfie
Sure, where is he?
in the parking lot below
Your
us?
mama. Sorry, Charlie, sorry.
It's okay.